All right, one more time about marriage and how to protect your marriage and how to deal with people flirting with you, insulting your integrity, knowing that you're married and making a passage. This is part three. Just in case part one didn't help you, part two didn't secure you, part three, God wants you to consider the cost of going against his covenant. Consider the cost of going against God's covenant. Number one, when you cheat, when you are when you do infidelity against your covenant, the institution of marriage, the first person you anger is God. I need you to understand that. The first person that you anger when you go against your covenant is not your spouse. There's plenty of other men and there's plenty of other women, right? So being upset is not a problem, especially if you really think the one that you cheating with is your future. Your problem is angering the Almighty. Yeah, your problem is angering the Almighty. And here, let me show you a truth. Most of us who have friends who have cheated in their relationships, particularly in their marriage, in their commitment before God, look at the results. And I want you to understand something. For some of you, for most of them, it's tragedy. You have divorce, kids of divorce. A lot of times you have a great loss in wealth, in respect of the community, your church, your family, your friend. Why? Because you decided to open your legs or you decided to unzip your pants for something that was foolish. You had all those choices before you married. So now we've got a broken home. Now we've got kids being parted, and now we've got anger and other issues and more. And most of the time, the person you cheated with is nowhere to be found. If it's a guy that's flirting with you, the odds are very high. Hey, he hit it and quit it. Within a few months or whatever, he out of there. If it's a woman that you cheating with, most of the time, whatever it is that she thought she wanted in you, it's for her benefit. It ain't for your benefit. If she was considering you, it's no way she would tell you, put yourself in a situation where you only see your children every other weekend, where you lose half your stuff. That's not love, right? That's not love for you or God. And both of you have disrespected God. You have to consider the cost. The cost ain't free. Even if you think, like with the Alicia Keys deal, and I don't want to point her out, but even if you think he can leave the relationship, get a beautiful woman physically like Alicia Keys is, if you think the devil does not own that relationship, if you don't think that's headed to hell, that there will be costs and consequences, you're wrong. See, God don't always whip you immediately. He don't always beat you out front in public, but I promise you the whipping is coming. There's a cost to every consequence. Holy and righteous is the covenant of marriage before God. To go against it is not free. Don't fool yourself. So when he's in your face, flattering you, making you feel all cute and everything, consider the cost. When she's in your face, making you feel young and strong and virile again, consider the cost. Because I promise you, our God, which art in heaven, the Almighty, in which you made that covenant in front of him, a voluntary covenant. He didn't say you had to get married to nobody. You could have stayed single and slept with every woman you wanted. You could have stayed single and slept with every man you wanted. He wouldn't have been happy with that either, but at least you wouldn't have been stupid enough to put it in front of his covenant. See, a covenant is before God. Marriage is between man and woman. Let me clarify that too. Marriage, the word married, is only honored by God when it is a female and a male biologically, XY and XX. I have to be completely clear on that point. But this is point three, just in case. Consider the cost, consider the cost, consider the cost, consider the cost. It's not free to go against God. It's never free to go against God. It's never free to go against God. Your brother from another.